Hey everyone, and welcome back to Commander Cookout on YouTube, Top 5 in 5. This time, Ryan's Top 5 Things in Magic from 2021.
Now, today's the first part of a two-part Top 5 in 5, both of which are going to be Top 5. You can check out Part 2 tomorrow, where we go into Brando's needs, wants, desires, hopes, and dreams for 2022. Before we get to it, though, don't forget FusionGamingOnline.com. CCO Fusion 5 promo code. Get you 5% off on all the stuff we talk about today and in the future, the stuff we talk about tomorrow. First up, honorable mention.
Storming in red?
Yeah, not really new, but with things like Burgi and Stormkiln Artist, red can now fully sit in the driver's seat.
It doesn't need blue or black or green backup anymore.
Red is the Storm combo color, and it's worth a mention because you could build mono red, or you could have red steer the deck in an Izzet deck, or in a Rakdos deck, or in a whatever color deck that includes red now, or just by itself.
Number 5.
Ink Shield. Ink Shield, I think, contributed to the format changing this year. If you look at it through the lens of, it's kind of like Orzhov Craterhoof Behemoth for 5 mana.
Oh.
If you Alpha Strike me 20, 30 damage, let's say.
Oh, definitely would do that, yep.
Ink Shield. Prevent all the damage, so I'm fogging you already. I'm making that many blockers to protect me from future Alpha Strikes, and then they're all 2/1s. Attack me for 20. Fog. I have 40 power now. Die.
Oh, no.
Orzhov, 5 mana instant speed, Craterhoof that also allows for blocking.
Number 4.
Urza's Saga.
Like the set?
Nope.
That was released a long time ago, man.
1 card. This allows you to add mana, sure. Get a Karnstruct, so if you're playing artifact decks, just beat wholesale ass. Tutor for an artifact that could get you land or remove graveyards. Or if you got like a expedition map, you could then crack that to find a Serra Sanctum or a Gaia's Cradle or whatever other utility land that you need to play. Good on all parts. Also, it's an enchantment, so it's going to care about entering the battlefield when you have like constellation stuff, because enchantress decks are like kind of more prevalent now since Theros Beyond Death at the back half of 2020 or whatever.
Who would have thought a card that said Urza on it would ever be good? Number 3.
Number 3 is kind of a split spot in between Circle of Dreams Druid and Sanctum Weaver. Both represent cards from an Urza set that combined cost more than $1,500. That is Gaia's Cradle and Serra's Sanctum. Yeah. Now we have 2 cards that you can do that with in green, mind you. So tune into tomorrow's episode to find out one of Brando's desires for green. Now you've got 2 cards that you can find, tutor, reanimate in green that cost you a couple bucks.
You mean to tell me that green needed the white tap and get X for X lands? Did it really need that?
No, but here we are.
Number 2.
Number 2, and I like this one. It was going to be my number 1, but it is the color white. Since Call Time, our first set in 2021, White got all kinds of ways to find land, get virtual card advantage or on-board card advantage, draw cards, make treasures. We got Vanquish the Horde, Monologue Tax, Archaeomancer's Map, which is essentially just a white Kodama's Reach or Cultivate. Esper Sentinel, what do you call him?
Rhystic Buddy.
Rhystic Buddy. We got Welcoming Vampire in Crimson Vow, which is an upgrade over Mentor of the Meek. All ways to draw cards, board advantage, cheap, affordable, both in terms of mana and money. Win, 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 win for white. And it's starting to still be last, but not be last by as much.
At least we're not lapping it so hard it thinks it's first. Number 1.
Here's the thing. This isn't a card. Well, it is. It is a card. It's Tergrid.
What?
Hear me out.
What?
I think in 2021, in its first set, Call Time, Tergrid was then and still is the most important card to come out because it represents the Rule Zero talk. It informed, shaped, changed, helped develop the VEDH online experience and meta. It let us know that stealing people's stuff in VEDH doesn't really work. It forced us to have the Rule Zero conversation. It's not that Tergrid deck, or it is that Tergrid deck, or it's a control deck, or it's an infinite mana on the backside of Tergrid deck. It forces us to do all of the things that we should have been doing since the start of the format.
This, Ryan, is why I got you to do the best of the 2021 list, and I just made some stuff up for tomorrow.
Okay, like Brando says, tune in tomorrow for our 2022 wish list. Don't forget FusionGamingOnline.com. Big thanks to all the Patreon supporters. Links to both of those places in the show notes below. So you go on over there, CCO Fusion, 5 at Fusion, let them know that the boys sent you.